Ayo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is not a typical video. I usually record for a video, but I was just on a roll in duels and I just decided to start recording. This is just, it's incomprehensible how overpowered Najia is in duels. Najia, BiBi, and Griff, I as you can see in this video, I don't lose a single game. Not a single game with this team. It is just... there's no words. Like, probably even like 60% of the games, I only needed Najia. And these weren't bot matches. Najia is already prestiged. Griff is already prestiged. So I'm going up against people with at least 2,000 trophies on their brawlers. Either that or the matchmaking is absolutely cooked for Najia. It's just, that's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming that the matchmaking is cooked for her, where somehow the MMR and how they calculate it, her play style, it doesn't account for any of that. I'm guessing it has to do with like burst damage or consistent damage or something. I don't know. Maybe the amount of like ammo used or however it's used. I'm guessing it just absolutely ruins matchmaking for her. I go up against just brain dead people, or like as you can see in the match right here, they can't counter her. They can't. There's like a few brawlers that can counter her. Buzz can counter her a little bit. Throwers have an okay chance of countering her. Like a Sprout is a really good counter for her. Larry and Lori's pretty good. I don't know why the Larry and Lori in this clip was just terrible. And this is not a splice of clips. This is all one push. I pushed BiBi from 900 trophies. Actually, it was like 850 to 1,000 in one sitting. And it took a half hour. And in the meantime, I got Najia up to a crap ton of trophies. It's just, like, she can... I think a few times I beat... what's his name? Edgar. A few times I beat him. If I didn't beat him with Najia, I would beat him with... BiBi, and if not, I would beat him with Griff. Which Griff is a very, very solid last pick, because by then, if I don't use my BiBi super, or hyper, it's a guaranteed win. Griff's hyper is a guaranteed win. It just was, like, I think it's the most burst damage in the game other than Crow. It's just crazy. So, but, like, that match, only Najia. I only needed Najia. This match, going up against a Spike, he gives up 2 hits. He gets hit twice, and he gives up because he knows he can't win. And I think I win this one against the Edgar. Yeah, you just pre-fire where they're going to land and with your snakes, and boom, they're dead. You can also pre-fire whenever they use a jump pad. You pre-fire a shot because it shoots so slow, and then when it's done being shot and it like pops out, it just poisons them, and they can't dodge it. This map was pretty good. It probably is the reason I was able to push so far. It's one of my favorite maps. Like, a Griff is really good at countering if he can hide behind enough walls. He's also a good counter to BiBi. That's why most people with a Griff as their back up would beat me as Najia, because he's just... They know what they're doing. If you got a Griff in the back, it's to get rid of those tanks that people put in their back. So... Spike, also, I don't know if I mentioned it, Spike is a very, very, very good counter to Najia. Just not... Because with the spinning gadget, or not the gadget, the star power where it spins, you can just kind of force the Najias out from their little hiding spots. Like right here, I'm camping this corner. You camp corners with Najia. That's just what you do. So with Spike, you can kind of stop them from camping corners. This match, I think I do remember quite vividly. I'm pretty sure I just melted the BiBi with Najia. As you can see right there, I pre-fired the crow landing. Missing a lot of shots, so that might be why the MMR isn't so high for me, and I'm getting a lot of lesser people. But no, that match I did not kill the BiBi with it. But as you saw what I did, I threw it a little bit too late. I'm pretty sure I win this. I win BiBi versus BiBi all the time. I barely lose BiBi versus BiBi. You know, you just kind of spam hit them into the corner. But you kind of have to, if you're going to get jumped on by an assassin or a really fast tank, you got to pre-fire your super so that it just crowds them, maybe takes up a bunch of their shots, and then poisons them out. Because if you can get 2 to 3 shots in a row on most brawlers, they're dead. Frank and El Primo are like the only exceptions. They're pretty hard to just burst all the way down, which she does have burst damage. I think in the previous video, I said she doesn't have burst damage. She has burst damage. Oh my god, she has burst damage. You put her super down, any brawler in the game is dead if they get hit by all 3. And then you just pop the gadget. For the first part of the video, I'm pretty sure I was using the first star power, and then I was like, well, it doesn't matter if I get a kill, and then, you know, this thing spawns, so why am I doing that? So I switched over to the second gadget. But this match was actually, I think this is one of the later matches that happened. Angelo is just, you know, this and Angelo was annoying. He got me down to 4 health. And then basically it's like playing a completely different player. I was like, that Angelo was insane, and it felt like I was playing 2 completely different players for the last 2, because they're terrible at anyone else other than Angelo. They were able to keep me back with Angelo, but like couldn't do anything at that point. At this point, I'm at 986 trophies on my BiBi, which this whole thing was a BiBi push. I realized if I just Najia front it, I'm not gonna lose, and I didn't. So it was a smooth breeze. As you see there, Spikes give me a bit of trouble. I don't like to go up against Spike at all. I don't know. I think I kill him. Yeah, I think I push him into the smoke with this. No, I didn't. But this is where, boom, I have my super. All right. I have my... Oh, I think I used it. Oh, yeah. I think I used my hyper against him or something. No, I just outrange him. He's got to dodge. This guy was very annoying, though. The Spike was very annoying. Or the Surge was annoying. I mean, basically, this was one of the only guys that I went up against where the zone went completely in. But yeah, this is the final game, and I wish it was difficult. This Surge pushes me, boom, he's dead. This Clancy pushes top of the screen and then just jumps to the bottom for no reason. If he had stayed up there, he would have had a better chance. He just keeps jumping and jumping, and I get to pre-fire him. And then I just poison Piper to death. And there's prestiged BiBi. That is going to wrap it up for this video. There's not really much I wanted to show. I have a lot of clips of me getting a lot. As you can see, I'm at so little gems. And I'm at an okay amount of gold. I just gemmed and bought a lot of things. So that's going to be in the next video where I show all the stuff that I've gotten recently. And yeah, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys like the video, please do like the video. It means a lot when you guys do. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.